Hello, all my friends. I am here today, right now, making up my palette for my new SuperVision paints. If you don't know, right now, at least they were still this morning, I think, SuperVision paints are on sale on Amazon for like 60% off. They're originally $130. No, it's almost... Wait. They're originally $129.99, $130, and I got them for $58. 60. So yeah, almost 60% off, or like 55. Go get these. And I think their granulators, if you can see, are actually in there. I think so. Like if it doesn't granulate, for example, the cover on the paint tube. See if I can put these both up here for you. There. See how one is got the dark markings and this one doesn't? I think that means this is a granulator. And the SuperVision granulators are amazing. Now, these probably are not exactly the same ones, because I know some of those are dual colors. But if I'm right and these are granulators, this is a good deal, because 3 tubes, is it 3? Wait. No. Yeah, 3 tubes. 3 tubes of the granulator are $30. $30. This whole box is $60 right now, so go and get it. I will put the link in the description. I'll see you in a little bit. I will come back and show you this and how I do it. Right now, I'm sorry, I say see you in a little bit and then I go on. Right now, so this is my palette I bought from Christy Rice. I love it. She has a new one out that's gorgeous. She's got like 3 or 4, and I love them. Like, here's another one. This one. I have my Winsor & Newton Cotmans in there. And I have some more Winsor & Newton Professional in this one. This is another palette. Her palettes are gorgeous. And then I have my Schminka. Or Schminka, I think. But I love Christie's empty palettes. I love her palette that has paint in it as well. One of my favorites. If you're a new watercolorist, get Christie's. Get Christie's. But I love these, and so I'm starting to fill it up. I take the tray out. So it's empty right now. Take the tray out. This is the tray, right? Take all my little pans out, and then I write on the pan the paint number. Wait, goes right. The name of the paint number, the brand, and then I put it in with the name facing left. So anytime I want to know the name and I can't remember, I can pick it up and just look at it this way. I don't have to take it the whole way out. I can just pop it partially up and then stick it back down in there. So that's what I'm working on. As soon as I get these all numbered and I start putting the paints in, I'll be back to show you how that works. Bye. Hi everybody. Again, so I got all my SuperVision paints in the palette, and I just, squeezed some from each tube, filled them up, and then I'm going to let this dry. But I'm going to do while it's still wet, I'm going to do my swatch cards that go inside my palette, metal palette, for when I'm painting. And then I wrote the names down on these like strips that I cut off of here that fit in there. So now one of these is cold press and one is hot press. So that's what we're gonna do. is just swatch these out and try to make it so that they are going to be visible as a what do I mean? Not visible. So that I can see the colors and then see if it's granulation. And the reason why I picked the cold press paper is so that it can granulate more into the paper. Okay, here we go. I will set this to fast music or something so that you don't have to watch me do this super slow. But here we go. So I like the palette a lot. I really like the colors a lot. I don't think any of them really granulate. Maybe this one, which is sky blue, I believe.
We can always put some little leaf details on there. Maybe just to approach it even more. I think that's going to look really pretty. I think that's going to look really cool, especially.
Yeah, sky blue.
Like a cliff face behind here. It'll be dark, but I think it'll be cool.
Maybe
Okay.
517, which is turquoise blue. Some of them might. I'm not sure if they're the 516 olive green. Some of them might. It's not a big enough test area to do that. So I might do a test for granulation later, but for now, let's actually use these and do something. So hold on one second while I get my new water and, you know, something to actually paint. And let's turn this, have a fresh, clean rag. Oh, there's my rag underneath my core paints on the other side. Hold on, right back. I haven't used watercolor in this book yet, but I think you can take it. Let's try. I'm gonna zoom back out.
I have a picture, so I can take a pencil, or gel pen or something, and put them back in.
Okay.
Bring that in. And the same on this here.
He's dry.
That down. Right, let's do this top bit first. And then I'll work out what it looks like afterwards and where we want to put any more dark and things. But it's just like a black and yeah. Positioning, Lucy. Well done. I have to praise you here because there's no little. We can talk on the WhatsApp group, and I was kind of like a little. There's a little puppy. It's still a puppy. It's still very, very young. I think she said he was 16 weeks, and they have to rehome her. It's her. And the husband has said absolutely categorically no dogs. So this is the dark umber. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah. So I have to praise it because there's no one at home all day with me. I have to praise myself when I get things right. It's important to people. And then we'll do it to the art edge over there. Round that off. If we come in here, he's going with this bit, Lucy, like you said.
Let's make sure we can set up and be nice and clean and in the right areas here. Now this is definitely going to be one of these ones that I gotta get that paint thin before I put it on, and I'm going to use my tiny one, and I am watching Lucy Adds Color in the background, so if you hear that, that's what that is. It's Lucy Adds Color. So, what colors do we want it to be? I haven't even thought about this yet.
Just gonna, let's follow that tree around there. Down a little bit further. Let's put some in here.
Alright, let's see.
You've got to be brave, Lucy Lou. You've got to be brave. Okay.
It's really hard to use my left hand for my anything.
Again, this is just light until I can, until I am happy with where I've got the colours.
Oh.
Okay, and then let's come in with that grey. I know this isn't water combo, but it'll look quite cool for like a rocky flip side.
Let's do the between the trees first. What color do we want the sky to be? Do we want it to be like a gradient?
I like it. Okay, so then let's go back in and add some depth now. Let's add some another layer. Putting my black in now.
Well, I know what color I want the water. I want to use that turquoise blue. What is it called? 628. Dark cyan and 549 turquoise pale for the water. So let's put the turquoise pale in first, which is, make sure we get the right ones. These two. Starting to harden, so which is what it's supposed to do. But I'm having to work a little bit. My goal is for it to harden, so I don't want to add water right now. So I'm just kind of grabbing some paint.
I think because we're making that really dark.
Okay, now I'll add water over here.
Dark grey. Okay. White umber.
Okay.
Just have to blend out those colours.
All right. Let's make these little.
Can they
Had to get a snack. But did what I like. The page soaked through a little bit where I was like aggressive with the water. You could make it pretty transparent or not, you know, but it is pretty much just monopigment. I was able to mix some colors. So for a coloring book, this works really good. This page is not done, obviously, but the base for working as a base, it works really well for what I wanted. So, bye. Okay, so before I really let you go, I wanted to say this is the box right here. This is you'll see on Amazon, and it comes with the 48 tubes like this, and then you can use them right out of the tube, or I put them in pans, you know, like I did, and you know, squirt them all to fill up the pans and then let them dry. You just have to be careful until it dries completely. So I just let it set out where it's safe until it's dry. I don't put it away anywhere. But I mean, look at the page. The color is really good. It didn't let me pull this down. It flipped around, sorry, but it didn't cover up the line work, so it's transparent like we want it. Sorry, the lights are doing that. Now I'll go back to where you belong. This camera I'm holding is meant to move around, so that's why it does that. It's the teaching camera, basically. But I like it. I wasn't very careful. It was messy, but that's okay. It did what I wanted it to do because I want to do pencils on top and maybe some acrylics. So, oh yeah. All right. Bye.